Hey YouTubers, this is Silver Pilot 9911. My name is Jacob and I want to give you a brief tour of my Freelance N-Scale model railroad. I'm using a DCC system and those are powered by NCE power cabs. This one's an extra one, so I'll probably hook up some kind of programming track around here and then maybe even descend or ascend if I wanted to into like some staging areas over here, which would be kind of neat to have down below anyway. And then we are using a lot of Pico Code 80 switches, number 6 for the most part. A couple of number 8s, some curved radiuses, and a couple of Ys. And we've got some sound in there too. To control those switches, we're using a Tortoise low motion switch machine. And then for the exception of when we enter or exit the yard here, the switches on both sides of each lane are paired up. So when I flip a switch, it actually turns both turnouts, which is really handy. And over here we've kind of got a system to where we can get from any lane up to that top lane. And if we want to reverse that, we can do that over here, anywhere from top lane down. So everything can be switched onto a different lane easily. And we have not got any scenery done, but this is where it has been painted, and you can tell a huge difference to where only the tops of the rails are shiny, which is how it should look. Now right there you can identify a switch that has not been painted yet. I had a short in one, so I had to unsolder it and put it back in and solder it back in. So that's quite a chore to have to swap out a switch and then thread that little wire again. But it can be done. Little cooling tower, partially painted, partially assembled. And just some stuff I threw there just for parking. That's kind of a kit-bashed start to a turntable right here. It's kind of frustrated I couldn't find one long enough for some of my big steam locos, so I kind of made one from scratch, and eventually we'll see how that turns out. But knock on wood, we'll have a turntable here sooner or later. Probably way later. And so again, it is modular and it breaks down into 7 tables. And it's hard to tell, but you can separate those out. It's not really hard to tell there, huh? So pretty tight, pretty smooth for the most part, but you can see where there is separation. And so these tables will come apart. Now of course, because each table is independent, we do have dropper wires for all that stuff. Good electrical connection, and then on top of that we are soldering. So maybe overkill. I know a lot of people don't do that, and that's fine. But when you paint the track, it's gonna get up into those cracks and then insulate, and you're gonna have some dead spots. So just a warning there for you, because I've done it. Anyway, gang, hope you've enjoyed the video. Please feel free to put some comments in there. Hints, tips, suggestions, right on. I'll take them. I love it. One other detail too I did not mention was that these are insel frogs. I do have one electrofrog on the layout, and you could probably tell where it was if you looked, because you'll see the plastic rail joiners. Even when they're painted over, you can still tell. So, anyways, some solder joints you can see right there need to be painted, but they will disappear when you do that. Kind of like over there, really hard to tell. Anyways, gang, have a great night. Thank you.